We ready, right? All right, y'all ready?
What's up, beautiful people? My name is Derek Standifer. We already got it started, but we have the amazing Miss Christina of CC Media and Marketing. Y'all, this is the brainchild behind my marketing. She comes up with the strategies. My company and my business of Life is Like a Rubik's Cube will be a lot further if I implement all the things that she tells me to do. So I need to do a better job. But it's such an honor, a high privilege, and a pleasure to have Christina on. First of all, Christina, happy Sunday, and how are you, good ma'am?
Happy Sunday. I am great. I am so happy to be here. This is crazy. Like, we have come full circle to be here at this particular moment for Solve It Sunday. So let's do it. I'm excited to be here, and let's get this thing rolling. I might have to sneak at the end, y'all, with my solved Rubik's Cube, so y'all don't mind it being solved before the self-care questions. Okay.
So y'all, for those of y'all who've been wondering who've been behind my social media strategies and social media designs, this is the woman right here. She's responsible for putting together the strategies. She kind of keep me on track. She's an accountability partner when it comes to marketing. Life is like a Rubik's Cube. I'm always getting a message. Derek, what's up? Let's do this. Let's implement this strategy. And she does a lot of people's social media platforms. So it's an honor to have her on today, and I'm excited to share her with y'all. Just in case y'all need some help with getting y'all social media stuff situated, she can help you. She can get you situated. I'm blessed and highly favored to be a recipient of your services. So, yeah.
You already know Rattlers, FAMU, UC Squad all day. I'm so grateful for every single thing that I've been through to get to this particular moment as far as my social media agency and just helping Black businesses grow. Like, it's been a great journey, and I'm, super excited to share it with you all and just how we can boom that social media, because I know y'all been through 2020. You got to open your social media. You got to get the online presence going, or your business is nobody's going to know it exists. Like, come on, let's do it. Like, why not? So
yeah. I see her energy, her passion. She gets me excited about my company. So
yes, when you're passionate, it exudes, it magnates. So
if y'all have any questions, any comments that y'all want to provide for Miss Christina, feel free to
hop in the comments.
We'll make sure that we address your questions. So here on Solving Sundays, y'all, we go through this solving the twists and turns of life while solving the twists and turns of the Rubik's Cube. Okay, I see you. All right, now the first step of solving the Rubik's Cube, the first step of solving life is to believe. So you believe that you can start this media company to help people improve their social media presence. So what do you do? Can you give us a little insight, the short version of what you do and why you do it?
So pretty much my social media marketing agency just helps people automate their content so that it can be consistent online to build followers and to build revenue to your business. So let me just tell you a little bit of how I got to this point. I always knew I was going to be in some type of entertainment or content development field. Like, I can even remember like a quick story, like my Sweet 16, right? So I had planned this whole Sweet 16 event. I don't know if people still do Sweet 16s, but it's a big thing where I'm from in New York. So they had, so I remember going to the print shop with the graphic designer. That was back then before online technology. With the graphic designer, creating my flyers, telling 5 of my friends from 5 different high schools, hey, give this flyer out. It's about to be lit. And that was like the start of the grassroots of knowing that community engagement is what's going to build a brand. Like, no matter if it's an event, if it's a party, if it's a book, if it's a food, you got to explain exactly what's going on and get people to gravitate to it. So with this social media marketing agency, like, I was doing a lot of jobs for free, a lot of internships for free. I graduated School of Journalism, and it was cool, like, experience. They say you gain experience, more than dollars. But I'll never forget this Rattler woman that I can attest to. She's the reason me and you even know each other. Sunny Speaks. I was actually doing an article. I was writing an article for Capital Outlook. I was doing journalism with them. And she was at a fair and she was selling her cookbooks, like, at her table, like, for like $20 each. And I was like, hey, I've been wanting to go vegan. Like, let me get a cookbook. So I was like, wait, do you make vegan mac and cheese? Like, this is back in like 2018. She can tell you. So, so when I asked her that, she's like, yeah, I'm about to be selling mac and cheese this weekend, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So then when I got it, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like, do you have a social media? Like, and she was like, yeah, but I don't really, tell nobody too much, that. I was like, no, girl, we need to do this. Like, let's do it. And she believed in me. And she was my very first client for my social media marketing agency. And we went from like 2K followers to 15K in less than 2 years, more like a year and a half. And it literally was, I believe, from grassroots marketing, from really collaborating with people, like-minded people that want to grow. And I knew from her and like the referrals that it was meant to be to keep helping Black businesses. Like, people need help. Like, the social media aspect is a job in itself. So the fact that I can be the liaison to be like, oh, I see your vision. Let me help that bridge so we can, help other people see it too. They can walk on over. So yeah, so it's been really cool. That's how I kind of started with my social media marketing agency now. And yeah, we've been doing great ever since. Thank God.
Yeah. And one thing as a review, I'm a recipient of your services. And one thing, I'm a busy individual. I have 2 beautifully troublemaking babies. I'm a PhD student and a full-time job. It's a lot of plates to spin. And that's an African proverb.
Sonny said 16K. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You're right, Sonny. It's a full-time job that's balancing these things. And there's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you need to build your team. And when you get somebody on your team who's passionate about your product like you are, I'm a big believer of the concept, support those who support you. Not only does she, she builds up my business and my social media presence, but she also supports my business. And that's a beautiful thing when you got, it's almost, recycling the Black dollar in the Black community.
Exactly.
And that's how you're supposed to do business. You're supposed to do business with people who do business with you.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing. So.
And that's the main thing too with me. Like, I was making sure, like, I always pray for God to bring people around me that I can really build a network with. Like, I've had so many clients that even though we're not working together still, like, we still are a network. Like, I know I could call them up like, hey girl, can you do this? Or hey guy, can you do, like, I love that about social media. It brings people together that people from different areas. And I love it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Family taught us that.
Yes, ma'am. So
Life do that.
After we believe in ourselves, the second step of solving the Rubik's Cube, the second step of solving life, is to solve your cross. Solving your cross is to identify your why, your reasons. You mentioned this, but why start a social media agency? Why are you doing this? Why are you in the work that you're doing, using the mission and serving how you're serving?
To be honest, a lot of people really don't know how to use it. Growing up, and I'll say growing up because school of journalism really trains you in a whole different way to do writing, to do stand-up, to do shooting with cameras. They teach you everything. So I learned a lot of what I know as far as online content producing from there. So a lot of people don't know how to use hashtags. They don't know to create an actual content calendar or to create daily themes that will encourage what you're doing on a daily basis. Like, so the fact that I can be there and actually tell them about it, that's why I actually started doing consultations, because I'm like, I'll do consultation calls and sit with people for an hour and their whole business is made. So I'm like, all right, we need to start implementing that. But I definitely believe that teaching another person, teach a man to fish, he'll know for a lifetime. Like, that's my goal. Like, if I can teach you how to do this and you can master on your own within 30 to 60 days, then I did my job. Like, and your family's gonna eat. And I believe that's another reason, that's my why. Like, my son, like, he's gonna be able to eat off of my development of a digital company. Like, that's the goal, to build things for them, my family, my fiance, like everybody. Like, why not?
Yeah. It's time to pass down. It's time to pass down assets to our children and not liabilities.
Exactly. And we're the generation that don't mind sharing. Like, unfortunately, past generations, they want to keep things to themselves. But now we're in a position where you have to build community to grow. So I'm here to help your community for your niche grow, pretty much.
Yes, ma'am, y'all. If you have any questions, any comments that you want to address to Miss Christina, please leave them in the comment section, and we'll be sure to get to your question and or your comment. Yes. So, step 3 of solving the Rubik's Cube, step 3 of solving life is to fill in your corners. Filling in your corners means to immerse yourself in an environment that's conducive to your growth and your prosperity. Having quality friends that you're an average of the people that you hang around. You hang around quality people with goals and dreams and aspirations, you will be a quality person with the same kind of mindset. And if you hang around people who don't, the effect. And you're a product of your environment. So what kind of friends do you have in your circle, and what kind of environment do you use to grow and develop and become a better version of Christina?
Well, First off, God, number one friend, and there's nobody there. Thank you, Lord. Good days outweigh my bad days. Thank you, God. But definitely my friends from back home. I still have friends 10 years plus. They about to be in my wedding this year. Hey, y'all. They probably watching right now. But my friends from back home, my friends from FAMU, my family, my actual family, like my mom, my dad, my grandparents, like my dad, he's from Haiti. Like I'm Haitian American. So like it means a lot to have that support system of seeing the first generation, American generation move forward. Like it means so much. My mom is from Brooklyn. So like she's my super support system. All of my Lee family, all of y'all. I love my family, my Pitts family, everybody. Like I don't know where I would be like without them. Like seriously, but my friends and my family, my New York to Florida, I mess with y'all. Hey, y'all my support system. And my clients, all of my clients from day one, those are my support system too. Cause like when you want to give up, they be like, hey, what you say you was posting again? Cause I might want to do a sale. Y'all keep me going. So yeah, so that's definitely my biggest support system. So those are the people that fill in my corners.
Yeah, we need people in our life, in our circle that pushes us and motivate us and inspire us, and they just love on us. You need that kind of reciprocation.
Yes.
And it fuels you, it gives you energy to kind of keep pushing and keep going. Yes, man.
Yes.
Fourth step of solving the Rubik's Cube, the fourth step of solving life is to take it to the next level. Now, taking it to the next level means to continue to grow. We live in a world where a lot of people get content with where they are. They're like, I've made it. I'm good. How do you grow? How do you better yourself so you can better serve your clients, better serve your community? Good, man.
Well, I used to do a lot of yoga back in the day, but we yoga kind of cheat out a little bit since quarantine. I'm gonna get back on there. But I'm glad you said that. I read. Can you see this, guys?
Y'all don't see it.
Reading is fundamental. The YouTubers do the glow. It do work. Okay. But yeah, reading is fundamental. I know my mentor, he told me about the Small Business Bible. The Big Leap is a good one as well. Just reading is just fundamental. Anything that's in your niche. Me and my friends talk about this all the time. Like research is key for anything, any business. So the more you research, the more you know. Successful people read. So that's the most thing I do. But yeah, that's basically it. Reading, hanging out with my people, talking to people that's like-minded in the business. Clubhouse has been a big deal with learning. If you use it for learning purposes, it has been great. But yeah, that's basically the way I go.
Clubhouse has been a great way. I just shameless plug the Clubhouse. I need to start utilizing it more, but it speeds up relationship building, one. And then two, it's almost like having live feedback on your content on when you ask questions. I've had people that go and give an overview and decipher my social media platforms and say this is what you do, this is what I recommend for you, like real life feedback on the stuff that you're producing. It's a beautiful thing.
I was able to actually do a room on that, like with brands and influencers with one of my good friends, Rain Rudder, and she had a room on that. And it was literally amazing to see how many people just have a need to just have somebody look at their page. They was like, can you just look at my page and just tell me what I can do better? And there's a need for it. So if you have the knowledge, share it. And I'm here if you need it as well. So let's grow. Let's keep growing.
Thank you for that, good ma'am. The fifth and the final step of solving the Rubik's Cube, the fifth and the final step of solving life is to see the bigger picture. To see the bigger picture means to keep your commitment to your commitment. When you feel like throwing in the towel, you don't. You fall back on your why and you realize that it's people out there who are looking up to you. And you're inspiring people, whether you know it or not. It's crazy how we inspire people and we're influenced by people indirectly, directly, and looking up to us. So when the trials and tribulations of life seem too heavy, good ma'am, how do you keep your commitment to your commitments and keep pushing and fighting when the storms of life are seem too heavy for you to carry?
Man, that's a daily walk. I just was saying it's a daily walk being an entrepreneur. Like literally writing things down saves my life most of the time. Just keeping a strong walk with God. Like just growing up in church and everything like that has been so beneficial to where I am now. Like I have to have some type of strong foundation. The joy of the Lord is my strength is like my favorite scripture, because like if you don't stay joyful, then how are you going to help your clients stay joyful to make sales? Like, so it's just believing in yourself. Like, whew, I know it sounds like a lot, but when you try, it manifests. When you believe, it manifests. So I just try to be like that for myself, for my household, for my immediate family, for my extended family, my friends. So I just know that there's greater. When you know that there's greater, you have to get up. You feel that purpose, like, oh, hold on, there's a fire. What they say, fire shot up in my bones. But yeah, that's really what keeps me going. It's just, and then seeing other people that look like me doing it, going to FAMU and seeing all that. Yeah, you couldn't tell me I couldn't be the best person walking out here. Like, it's amazing. HBCUs, college, just networking. It was great.
That, I had to sit on a panel that discussed the benefits of going to an HBCU. And one of the points that I brought up was that I learned my confidence. I gained my confidence by attending an HBCU. You know, racism. Racism is so entrenched. It's so deeply entrenched that we can't avoid it. It's there. It's everywhere. And your little black boys and little black girls, they grow up not realizing that slavery is not the beginning of our history. We had a long, rich history, vibrant history, well before they blocked us in this slavery mentality. And when you start to learn your history, when you truly learn where you come from and what your people contributed to the world, it gives you a level of confidence that you never had, and you take it and you run. So
my first experience just in like that pushed me and motivated me as well. Like when I was at FAM, I started a music television show, and J School was like really on hard news. Like they were like, listen, let's talk about who died today, what the politics is talking about. But I knew in my heart, entertainment was it. Like just promoting was trending, just promoting what was going on. And I literally was able, like along with other rattlers, to build like a team of 30 people. And we was like, yo, we're going to make our own show. We're going to just do it. That moment showed me like, yo, if you could get a bunch of people to really get like-minded, you can do anything, like anything. Like, so just FAMU has taught me so much. I was able to win awards being at FAM. Like just opening your mouth can just open doors for you. So that's all I encourage. If you don't get nothing else, like you never know, open your mouth, send that DM, get that press release, get that press kit together. You could do it.
We got Miss Camille Lewis. She says that HBCUs are life changing. I once heard that the confidence is bred in the majority. At HBCU, the majority is Black excellence. That's true.
Amen.
Thank you for that, good man.
Yes, shout out to HBCUs for real, life changing.
So we have officially solved the twists and turns of our Rubik's Cube.
We have. See? Wait, I'm missing the blue. Oh, there we go. Fully solved.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, well, we got a person of your caliber. We got to make sure we take full advantage of the blessings of your presence. So, would you like to leave any lasting words before we get ready to check out of here, good man?
Man, listen, you could do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I know it's all biblical, but it's real. Do what you got to do to keep going. Look at what's around you. Like the sky's the limit. We've been sitting at home thinking for a long time. Write it down, get it going, find your team, and pray for your team, for the right team people to come and help you, because it's real. It can happen. 6 figures is possible. I'm just going to put that out there, since this is going around in the viral world. We're going to see it.
I receive it. Speak that on my life. I receive it.
Listen, so it's possible. So let's do it. Many blessings to you, to everybody who's watching. And, let's do it. ChristinaCompere.com, CC Media Mogul on Instagram, CC Media Mogul on YouTube. So yeah, just check me out, and Christina Compere on LinkedIn if you want to see anything else. So appreciate your time, Derek. Appreciate everything that you do for Lilac, for the kids, teaching them how to get through life. Just thank you for being the vessel, for real, because it's been cool pushing your brand. So we're excited to see where it goes from here. We're going to see those event workshops so you can get yourself a Rubik's Cube and a book, people. But,
I'm excited about this will make it. Yes, so thank you for that push.
No problem,
for those of y'all watching, those of y'all watching, y'all, Christina Compere, that we have it. Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Instagram, follow her on social media, go to the website, check her out. I highly encourage y'all to bring her on the team to market and manage the social media platforms that you may have. She will be an addition, a great addition to your squad.
Thank you.
I'll be great like the lakes, be blessed like a sneeze. Peace and blessings, love and life. Enjoy y'all strong again, and happy MLK Day.
MLK weekend. Listen, be free. Be free out here. We doing it. Love
Stay
it.
on for me, good man.
No problem. Thank you.